what's happening? We just got done with our heat for the trophy truck, and it didn't pan out too good. I think we had about 2 or 3 good laps, and on our coming in, or we were on our 4th lap, I believe. We hit a little jump a little bit too fast, and it nosed us over. Did a little cartwheel. I'm sure you guys will see some footage of that. But yeah, it was a fun race. There's a lot of battling out there, a lot of trucks. We'll get the truck back together tonight. Fix the bumper, fix the upper link that broke, and send it on our way. But yeah, Vince had a little boo-boo on his wrist. But how was your first rollover? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Came in a little too hot. Smacked my wrist on the door a few times.
You ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
So he'll get dressed back up, hopefully, and get back into tomorrow. Me and Roy did the heat in 1450. And Roy drove it. It scared me a couple times, but it was fun. And I think we got some pretty good action shots of the road jumps and coming downhill into the quarry. But it's awesome, and we're gonna get the trucks back together and get ready for tomorrow, day 2.
Yeah, that's about how today went. We started off, it was pretty sweet because we started off, I can't remember the last year they did the 3 wide start, but they started off 3 wide, and they had to have done it on purpose because it was this truck, Eisenhower, and Darren Parsons, which are definitely the 3 fastest trucks here. So we had a good drag race. Darren's truck is fast, so we kind of, like, we were outside Darren's middle, Eisenhower's on the opposite side. Darren, I mean, he got us off the start, and he's just like a nose ahead. So the secret lineup on the moon bumps there is that left line. It's just a way smoother, easier line going into it. So he snuck into the line, and we're following through there. And I can't believe how good this truck handles. I guess that's literally it's just years of just running. This, for sure, this truck has the most miles on it out of any truck here. I mean, it's got 5 seasons of Baja racing on it. But the truck, it handles so good through the moon bumps. We passed Darren easily, and we just checked out. So we came through on the first lap. I mean, we had a good lead. We were halfway through the infield when we saw him coming down the valley. So I knew we had at least like a good 20, maybe 30-second lead on him. We're coming up through the moon bumps on the section coming up to the first row jump. And honestly, I think just driving the big truck, I forgot that we were on 37s. I saw the rock. I saw it in the 2-track there. I saw it. Like, I saw it, it registered, and I was like, it's no big deal because I'm used to this truck on 40s. And we go over it, and it just goes boom, and then I feel the and I'm like, that's it, we smoked the drive shaft. So we get out to change it because we have a spare on the truck. We pull the tool bag out, and the actual tool bag that used to live in this truck went into the big truck. So Vince has this just like Boxo metric tool bag in there, and it doesn't have the right size wrench or socket or anything except for channel locks, vice grips, and I actually ended up getting it off with, it had an 11mm socket, which is pretty close to 7/16, and I had to turn that a 1/16 of a turn at a time with vice grips. So we got the drive shaft back on after about 20 minutes. I think Darren went by us twice, so it had to have been about 20 minutes we were sitting out there. We got the drive shaft back together, and it was actually, so this is a 2-day event, and in order to be in the standings for the final, you have to finish all 4 laps on the first day. So luckily they closed start finish at 4:32, and we got there at 4:30, and the guy let us out on another lap, so we finished all 4 laps. We'll have to see what the lap times are, because I'm pretty sure, well, I mean, I think for our heat, we should have been the fastest lap times. It was pretty fun. On the last lap, it was getting dark. We hit the road jump at 98, and the truck, I felt it. We're coming up to it, and I told myself, I'm like, don't be scared. don't be scared, just hold it flat. And I held it all the way flat, all the way up the lip, and I felt the truck do the little twist on the lip. So we're flying through the air at 98 miles an hour, going sideways, and luckily the truck just landed and went straight, and everything's good. But yeah, it's funny. Vince said in the big truck, top speed going down from the second road jump, the crossing, he only hit 101. We had 112 in this thing coming down from that. So the old Ranger still got some sauce. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be starting somewhere mid-pack. We'll see how it goes.
What are we fixing now?
Alternator transfer part.
finished up in the spec heat. Everything went well. We had no issues today. The truck ran pretty good considering what I did to it yesterday. But it was his first time today inside the spec truck and racing at all. So, but he had fun. What do you think?
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly over there, especially on the moon bumps, which was sketchy, and then we got hit once by a Class 1 car, which was pretty fun. Yeah.
All in all, it was a good weekend of racing with friends and family and fun, and can't wait to do it again. Thanks to Mom, Dad, and MCC, all the guys back at home, the workers, and thank you guys.
Today went much better. We smoked the drive shaft yesterday. We were leading on Darren by a pretty decent margin, and we had to change the drive shaft, and that put us back a bit. So today we ended up starting 10th, which was pretty close to dead last. I think there was only a couple trucks behind us, but we worked through. There was a lot of traffic and there was a lot of dust. Yeah, we got through them. We passed Darren on I think that was the beginning of the third lap. And I mean, it's one of those things where, like we could have just backed off and cruised because we definitely got him because we started 10th. I mean, I could have just stayed on his bumper, but we had to put in the number one position. And the truck felt great, so I just kept pushing and kept putting time on him. I think hopefully we'll podium for the weekend since we're I think we did 10th on the first day. We did first today. Yeah, the truck ran great. This I cannot believe this Maruzi Racing Engines 425 in this thing has over 10,000 miles on it. Okay, the last time we prepped this truck was the Baja 1000 2019. I can't believe how tough this thing is. The holes were gigantic in the infield today, and we definitely slammed a couple of them pretty hard. These new KDR2 BFG tires are incredible. Dude, the grip, they're a great tire. But other than that, thanks to the whole Munoz family and Vince, Kenneth, all the guys, just getting out here and we can rip this thing. So we'll see how we did for the weekend, but at least we got the W for today,